Day 80 of 1,461 days of ignoring the Trump administration. I am not a self-help guru. I'm just trying to help myself. I went to the dentist today, and it reminds me of what I was telling you about last Friday about wasting my entire therapy session digging into my therapist's political leanings instead of digging into why I needed to spend my therapy session discussing a topic that has nothing to do with therapy. It's the same situation with dentistry. Why would I bring up politics with my dentist? She would say, I don't think you knowing about what I think politically has anything to do with your mouth. In fact, I'm someone that you probably don't want to have a conversation like that with, because if it does make me feel some kind of way, I am going to be in your mouth in a moment. So it's a good reminder since I have another therapy appointment tomorrow and I don't want to waste it again. Another thing that's worth sharing with you today, I just heard on the Penn Sunday School podcast. If you know who Penn is, you probably know him as one half of the magic duo Penn and Teller. Penn is the big one who talks. I've been a follower of Penn since I was a teenager. Politically, he used to be a libertarian, but isn't anymore and voted for Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and I assume Kamala Harris. Penn was the runner-up on the Celebrity Apprentice. He was clearly robbed of the win, and he hates the leader of the Trump administration, who he says has hair that looks like cotton candy made of piss. Today, Penn mentioned a conversation he had this week with the economist Jonathan Rauch. Here's a short clip that I found funny, but also not so funny.
He said this off air, and I probably shouldn't quote it, but I'm going to. After we were off air, he talked a little bit. So I said to him, what's going on with politics? And he said, I can't quote him word for word, but it made me laugh so much. He said, well, I'm always optimistic. I think we can overcome anything, and I feel really good about everything. And my whole life I've been optimistic, and I think we're fucked.
I am also a very optimistic person. I don't know how humorous Penn's being by saying we're fucked. I don't feel like we're fucked. I am optimistic. The reason I don't feel like we're fucked is because humanity and society has survived so much. And hopefully the Trump administration is just our turn to survive. And when we do, it will ultimately make us stronger. All self-inflicted human tragedies throughout history were perpetrated by the leader of a movement. And the leader of this movement, like all others, will eventually be defeated, but not without a lot of soul-searching, personal error correction, and societal shifts. So let's just keep on flossing and brushing and ignoring the Trump administration.